Hi class, I am your instructor Anirudh. I am here to teach one more function, Amordegrc function for Microsoft Excel 2016. As you can see my screen, I have an Excel workbook open with me. I am going to click on the formulas tab in the ribbon and now I will select insert function. Here I am going to choose all as the category and from the drop down I am selecting Amordegrc function, which returns the prorated linear depreciation of an asset for each accounting period. So before we start using this function within Excel, let's go through the help on this function which Microsoft provides in the help section. So I have clicked on help on this function. Now there is a new window which is Excel 2016 help. Here we are going to learn about Amordegrc function. This article describes the formula, syntax and usage of the Amordegrc function in Microsoft Excel. Description: returns the depreciation for each accounting period. This function is provided for the French accounting system. If an asset is purchased in the middle of the accounting period, the prorated depreciation is taken into account. The function is similar to Amordegrc, except that a depreciation coefficient is applied in the calculation depending on the life of the assets. Syntax: Amordegrc open bracket cost, date underscore purchased, first underscore period, salvage, period, rate, basis, close bracket. Important: dates should be entered by using the date function or as results of other formulas or functions. For example, use date open bracket 2008-5-23 for the 23rd day of May 2008. Problems can occur if dates are entered as text. The Amordegrc function syntax has the following arguments. Cost, this is required and is the cost of the asset. Date underscore purchased, required, the date of the purchase of the asset. First underscore period, required, the date of the end of the first period. Salvage, required, the salvage value at the end of the life of the asset. Period, required, the period. Rate, required, the rate of depreciation. Basis, optional, the year basis to be used. Now we'll continue using this function. So to start using this, we'll have to do an example also. But before we do an example, let's read what is the basis and date system about. Basis 0 are omitted. Date system 360 days. NASD method. Basis 1, date system actual. Basis 3, date system 365 days in a year. Basis 4, date system 360 days in a year, European method. Remarks: Microsoft Excel stores the date as sequential serial numbers so they can be used in calculations. By default, January 1, 1900 is serial number 1 and January 1, 2008 is serial number 39448 because it is 39448 days after January 1, 1900. This function will return the depreciation until the last period of the life of the assets or until the cumulated value of depreciation is greater than the cost of the assets minus the salvage value. The depreciation coefficients are life of assets 1 divided by rate, depreciation coefficient. So between 3 and 4 years life of assets, depreciation coefficient is 1.5. Between 5 and 6 years, depreciation coefficient is 2. Life of assets more than 6 years, depreciation coefficient is 2.5. The depreciation rate will grow to 50% for the period preceding the last period and will grow to 100% for the last period. If the life of assets is between 0 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 3 or 4 and 5, the hash number error value is returned. Hash num error value. So now we'll start with an example. Whatever we have learned in this function, we will be using in this example. So I will copy the example data in the following table and paste it in cell A1 of a new Excel worksheet. For formulas to show results, select them, press F2 and then press enter. If you need to, you can adjust the column width to see all the data. So instead of directly copying, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the Excel workbook that I started the class with. Here I'm going to close the insert function. In cell A1, I'll have to prepare the Excel workbook as per the description, the Excel description. Cell A1 would be data, cell B1 would be description. I am using Control B to bold column A, column B. Column A is data, column B is description. In column A, I am going to now use Alt tab to switch between windows. I am going to enter 2400. Column B description is cost. Column A data would be 39679. 39679. Description is date purchased. 39813. Description is end of first period. End of the first period. I'm going to double click on column B to adjust column width. Data 300. Description salvage value. Data 1. Description period. Data 0.15. Description depreciation rate. Data 1. Description actual basis. See above. Now I am going to double click on column B to adjust column width. I am using Alt tab to switch between windows, between the workbook and the Excel help window. Here the formula, description and result. Now there will be 3 more headings. I am doing Control B to bold all these 3 columns. Now I am going to enter formula here as the heading. The next heading is description and the heading after that is result. The formula that I'll have to enter equals Amordegrc. So this equals Amordegrc open bracket. The first value to enter is cell A2, comma A3, comma I'll have to verify from here just to make sure that the formula that I'm writing is correct. Then A4, and after A4 A5, A5, and then A6, and then A7, and then A8, close bracket, enter. Result is 776, so I'll enter in the result as 776. The description is first period depreciation. So this is first period depreciation. So with this, I would save this workbook and conclude this class for Amordegrc function. I am your instructor Anirudh. Thank you for listening to my class. Have a good day.